Hello. My mic is on. My mic is hot. My cider is hot. I am hot. Welcome back. The fire is crackling. And if anybody brought marshmallows, then hand them over. That's the Snumpo tax for tonight. Guys, welcome. Dark Souls 2, Halloween night. Halloween Gerouge. What's up to Zebra? Zebra, first of all, thank you for the raid. Zebra, Buddy Bro, Pixie, and Comb. Smell my damn feet, buddy. Did you ever hit someone with the weaselly little trick-or-treat smell my feet? Would you ever truly go to someone's door and say trick-or-treat smell my feet? No way, right? Was Zebra the little weasel that did that? And then he threw up on the doorstep? Regurgitate. And then he regurgitated. You'd never say trick-or-treat smell my feet, like truly expecting to get candy back, right? Guys, it's Dark Souls 2, it's Halloween, nobody even says trick-or-treat anymore. You would if you went trick-or-treating. Every child just takes. Halloween is the one day of the year when children have to say something to take. And all the other 364 days of the year they take without saying. People used to say hello. I bet Isaac would walk up to the door. If Isaac showed up to your house, little Isaac, to trick-or-treat, they'd walk up and say something like, you know, not every costume has to be worn. Isaac would walk up to your door or something and be like, not every costume idea has to be made. Hi, sis. Guys, it's Halloween. I don't remember the last time. I can't think of a time ever that we streamed on Halloween. Is there some, like, mathematician way to figure out, like, when the last Halloween Friday or Sunday was? Is K-Man here? Can K-Man make up some algorithm to find out when the last time Halloween was on Friday or Sunday was? I know the last 2 years it was on a weekday, I'm pretty sure. Because I definitely know we didn't do anything last year on Halloween night. And the year before, I think I worked. I feel like we've never done it. Is it possible? In all the time that we've been back, the like 8 years that Snack has been back on Twitch, I don't know if it's ever happened. But here we are. Halloween fucking Friday. If you're a kid right now, you're living. Friday the 31st. Not only is it Halloween, not only is there a snack stream, it's a fucking Friday haunted night. Guys, welcome. I'm excited to be playing this. I think it's a fun game for Halloween. It isn't necessarily a horror game, but it's sort of like a action fantasy horror kind of thing. I don't know, how would you describe it as that? What do you think? Where's the cutoff for a horror? Because this game's got skeletons running around. It's got ghouls. It's got the, like, it isn't, you wouldn't describe it as scary, but you would, it definitely has all of the, like, it's got all of the tools. It's macabre, for sure. Hello, Isaac. I'm giving you a trick. What if you walked up to a house and you ding dong, la 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 la, and you rang the doorbell and you said, riddle? You said flesh or mind? And if they said flesh, you pranked them, and if they said mind, you gave them a riddle. Not only is Isaac not getting candy at my house until I hear a trick or treat, I'm not letting Isaac leave either. I think Isaac would back out and walk back down the driveway before saying trick or treat. You can't get Isaac to do anything. I'd have to put like a fence around Isaac. Throw a baby gate down or something. Guys, welcome. We'll get into the game. I feel like I'm wasting the commentary on this. Whoops, I turned the wrong thing off. Guys, who knows the song? Can I have a Kit Kat, mister? What do you say? Yo, what's up, buddy bro? Oh, we already said hi to buddy bro. Trick or treat. Hey, buddy bro. You can have an almond joy. Oh, what if a Sherma came to my door? If Sherma came to my door, I'm bringing her in. Sherma can have the whole bag of candy. Guys. Sipping my cider. Twick or tweet, Rinza, you can have Reese's cup. I was tuning into the Bobo annual Halloween stream earlier, and I am a hater, but that doesn't have anything to do with this. That's irrelevant here. Bobo is just wrong. I was tuning into the Bobo Halloween stream earlier, and I had to listen to Bobo say Reese's cup and Reese's peanut butter pumpkin. And if she had said Reese's Pieces, that would have been really the trifecta. It's Reese's. It's pronounced Reese's. Guys, let's get started. Do you want to? No, wait, we have to do a poll. Let's go to Majula, actually, and then we'll do the poll. It's pronounced Reese's. We're finally pulling on a different pack today, you guys. We're not pulling on Professor Oak. Pixel's right. Yo, 150. What the heck? Sis, thank you for the stream streak. What the cum? Sis was pointing out this week that not everyone had stream streaks until like a couple weeks ago. And I was like, how the fuck could that be? But I guess it's true. I guess I had thought something had happened where like because I'm always watching Twitch on my phone. I'm never cashing in my stream streaks anyway. They don't always pop up on mobile for me, at least, and I just don't care about them. Like on other people's streams, I know I'm there. People know I'm there, and so I just never thought about that. There were some streams where they weren't popping up because they weren't popping up. I forgot that this was a thing. Clearly, you can see that we've had stream streaks for like over a year. I just forgot. I just assumed everyone was on this level. And everyone had them. So when we started getting like 3 stream streaks on other people's channels, I was like, what did they like reset or something? But now I understand. Not everyone was blessed with them from on high. But we were. And it's time to stop being cozy. Get out of here, you, and get on here, you. Anyway. Thank you for the stream streak, though, Sis. And Pixie with the resub. The allegations are false. Hi, Pixie. Alright, we're gonna do a poll. Well, literally, I'm wasting an hourglass here. Because I have 9 minutes left until my next poll becomes, like, normally available, and I don't care. I'm gonna pull it now. We're pulling off of Blaziken. We're not pulling off of Deluxe Pack EX. That shit's over. Shoot it out of the airlock. It's dead. Ready? Let's get the Kondo shakes. Sis's didn't get reset. He didn't have it. He didn't have one. That's the crazy thing. You thought that he would, but he didn't. See, Isaac thinks they had a streak, and Sis thinks he didn't have them. So, I'm just saying. I don't know. Maybe I'm not the only one who's not paying attention. All right, we got Pinsir, who I've seen 400 times. I think I already have like 7 of him. Zebstrika, Pachirisu, Plume Fossil. Oh, holy fuck! And we got Mega Blaziken EX, which I also had. Guys, this is the card I've been trying to play on here. And if you're gonna run a deck, you don't run a deck with one, like, of your, like, boss Pokemon. If you're gonna run a deck where, like, there's one main Pokemon, you don't run it with one. I'm not making a deck until I have 2 of them. And now I finally do. And Pixel traded me 2 Entei. I think I'm gonna play Entei, Mega Blaziken EX. Hell yeah. I don't have Combuskin, who I think could be useful. But I can always get around that with Candy. I have 2 Torchic. Somebody should share me the normal Blaziken. Somebody share me Blaziken, please. Not the EX one, the 3-star. Thank you. Guys! We're back. If you weren't here for Gerouge... Oh, kick on. If you weren't here for Gerouge last week, and you weren't... or you just weren't paying attention, both valid. We are done with, like, the big quest. Last time we made it through the Iron Keep, which is this cool big, like, lava fortress castle thing. We talked about a bunch of funny stories. And at the end, we defeated this extremely easy big lava monster boss. Who was, I guess he was the old Iron King's evil corrupted spirit or something. I just spilled hot cider everywhere. This is my fucking Halloween's penance. I'm gonna have to go get a sponge. Yeah, that guy was disappointing. He looked cool, but like, and I don't think Dark Souls, like, I've yet to be proven otherwise that this series can do like a boss that doesn't run around and make it be hard. Every boss that just stands in one place is easy. People say Bed of Chaos was hard, but I think they just need to, like, lock in, basically. What is he called? Ceaseless Discharge, easy. Even Seath. I think we probably died a couple times to Seath, but I remember him not being particularly hard. And this guy was easy too. Bed of Chaos was easy. We did it on our first try. Anyway, Pixel's right. I am extremely clumsy with drinks. And the other problem is that my drinks are like on the other side of my mic arm. The way that I sit to do streams. So with my water bottle or something, it's easy, but like a mug that's like not got a lid or something on it, I have to like lift it under the mic arm to drink it. No, I'm serious. I'm gonna go get a sponge. I'll be right back. That was a party foul. 1 sec. it's okay. What is this little... This has got to be a Spoonie. This has Spoonie written all over it. What is this little curvy? Bard Panic. She's crazy. That's a funny one, though. All right, welcome to the stream. Happy Halloween. The stream title today is a reference to Uta from One Piece. I admire her, honestly. She does whatever she wants to. Bard Mudcrab's still my favorite. I'm sure it's like something. I'm sure it means something to her, but it just seems so random otherwise. But okay, so we have to go. We're done with like the big like 4-part quest, and now we're on to the big quest. We have to go toward to fight Vendrick, or we're seeking out Vendrick, who was the king of the land. The Emerald She is a Wanda. Fiora up there is Wanda. I hope everybody had a good day and a good week and a good Halloween day. Today I went to get lunch with my mom. We got Indian food. I walked around a little bit. Then I took a nap. Then I woke up. I played 3/4 of Luigi's Mansion. I intended to play the whole game today. Luigi's Mansion, which just came out on Nintendo Switch Online yesterday. I was like, you know, I haven't done, like, I don't really do anything to celebrate Halloween ever, other than that I usually watch Bobo's Mario Party thing, and I eat candy. But I was like, what if we did something, like, kind of fun today with it? So I hadn't played Luigi's Mansion in years, even though it's a game I like a lot. It's a game I loved as a kid, and I played all the time, like, when the GameCube was newer. But I was thinking about it, and I was like, I bet I haven't like really intently played this since before 2010. It's probably been about 15 years at the least. But it was all still right there. Like a game like that, if you're not playing it, you'll see like streamers play it or Let's Plays or like stuff like that. Like it doesn't like leave my mind really. But I beat Boolossus, and I was like, I probably gotta start getting ready for the stream. But I have not yet got a frame less than gold for any of the portrait ghosts, including Biff Atlas, who, in my, at least, like, how my experience of the game is one of the hardest ones. And then, I don't know. I don't know the otherwise, like, the best way to get the best score on that game. I'm dog shit at chasing down the, like, speedy spirit ghosts. And a lot of the time those guys drop the, like, gemstones, which I know you want a bunch of. But, like, you know, I know about the flower, and I know about the secret rooms and, like, that kind of stuff, too. So, we'll see how it goes. But that was super fun, and then I, like, kind of, like, towards the later part of the evening, I put streams on and listened to that, and I ate my candy. And now I'm sipping my cider, and I'm playing Dark Souls, and Sis is here, and also what's up to Idiotness, who's also here. I don't know where we're going. Will you tell me, sheep? Kick out?
Bearer of the curse. Seek souls. Larger, more powerful souls.
I already did that.
Seek the king. That is the only way.
You know what, actually?
Lest this land swallow you whole, as it has so many others.
Yeah, here, Rinslet. Open up. Pour.
Over the hill and past the forest is the king's castle.
Gerouge with that foot up on the rock.
Where a man peered straight into the essence of the soul. But whatever came of it.
Over the hill and through the forest.
Those who come to Drang Lake seeking salvation, if it happens to them all, that blue knight
Can I hear that
at the base
again?
of the tower.
Yeah, I was gonna go talk to the blue box brudge up there. Because sometimes he tells you where you need to go.
Perhaps he is a foreshadowing of your own
Eh.
future. That tiny thing inside the ruins. An ancient being that will mock your very existence.
What the hell is this?
She imparts sound wisdom,
Oh, the cat.
provided you find her on a good day.
Apple cider. Cinnamon apple cider.
Will drain your very souls.
It's not alcoholic, it's hot.
And without souls, you will turn hollow.
It's just hot cider.
Stay strong. Do not lose hope. Even when you have precious little time.
Hot drink?
For when the undead dies, it is never truly dead. Not
No,
all
she
undead
go
are
back to what
hollows.
we were saying before.
All hollows will- If you find an estimate,
No.
over the hill
Here we go.
past the forest is the king's castle, where a man peered straight into the essence of the soul. But whatever came of it,
That's like a trailer line. That's like a second trailer for Dark Souls 2 line. You know what I was thinking about, Sis? You remember how there were some petrified guys in the things betwixt? Is there any reason to go back there? Should we go back there? There was like a petrified guy, and then on the other side there were a bunch of basilisks. Is there stuff like is it worth going back there? Because we could always do that before we get the jump on today. I'm doing it. Let's go talk to the grannies too. You guys, I really hope that my trade some of our small rocks to the birds. Oh yeah, there were birds, huh? Okay, so I guess we'll do that. We'll run around in here. Again, we haven't been back here in so long, and it could be funny. Hello. Goodbye. And then we'll continue the quest. I don't know where to go. Maybe, let me look at this also. Like, there's the Cathedral of Blue. Like, this seems closest to, like, the Vendrick's castle, this area. At least it looks like a castle, but this is Heidi is the thing. I remember, actually, where all of those, like, portal things are this time. Like the one in the gutter, or like the one in the Black Gulch, and the one in the forest, and then the one we found last time. But those are all for the DLC. But this time I don't remember where the main area we're supposed to go is. I don't know where it is. It sounds like an area we've already been to if it's over the hills and through the forest. I guess in the Forest of the Giants there was like a big door that we never found out an answer for. Actually, wait, that might be it. Because I think there was a big door that was like seek stronger souls or something. We'll go check that out too. Oh, there was also a big door in the Jurassic Park forest. Like before you get to before you get to in the Jurassic Park forest, but before you get to the Snack deleted all of his notes on his notes app area. The part where it's like the mist and like the trees and the like the ghost guys. Snack deleted all of his notes area is the area where those like cursed jar things are. Anyway, officially, I'm not gonna say it again, guys. Officially, I'm not gonna say it again. Hello. And welcome to Dark Souls 2 today. Alright, let's go talk to the old biddies. Because I like them. They don't seem to like me, though. You guys, if my computer crashes at any point during the stream, it's not my fault.
Still determined as ever, I see.
I think I need to clean it out as part of it.
Do you
Again,
wish
like,
to start
it's
all
I
over
love
again?
this computer. I like working on it. I like, you know, I think it's good. But it just like has always had this problem where it crashes sometimes. But it's probably been like a good 5-ish or so months since I cleaned it. I can see that there's like dust on the fans and the little dust trap thing. And that means it's time. And I do think sometimes that does help it if I just get the dust out. How are you going to clean it out during no heat November? I don't... I don't gotta turn the heat on. It's not no compressed air November.
The old women are sisters.
She is
I am
so
told
fucking...
there was
She's
a
a
fall.
dime piece.
Long ago, firekeepers were
This girl
conquerors.
has got it going on. She's...
Lost, scattered to the winds.
I wish we should have been coming back here more often. Anyway, guys, happy Halloween. Luigi's Mansion is fun. Yeah, she is built like a Destiny big girl a little bit. Oh, this is the wrong way, right? I had a great time playing that today. And I'll probably finish it tomorrow. But it's otherwise just nice. I sat out by the out in my living room playing games today on my couch. And I had the sliding door open, so like there was a nice breeze coming in. I didn't need to turn the heat on. Even if I did, I wouldn't have. It's no heat November. If you're not practicing, I guess I can't force you to. But I will judge you for it if you're not choosing to do it with me. I will ask you how much money your electric bill was at the end of the month. That's you don't have to feel obligated to answer, but I will ask. I will ask about it. We'll probably do it on here. No neat November? What's that, Sis? Where you don't clean up? I might do that too, shoot. Was this the way to the Boyds? There's no way you can get away with saying neat for a month. Otherwise, you guys have been doing all kinds of stuff. It's all the same stuff we always do, so I guess I don't even know why I'm talking about it, but... This week, I played a little games, I read a little manga, I did a little put in some job applications. I did a little put my head in my hands and wonder how my life got to be this way. I did a little cooking. I did a little exercise. I did a little look up at the sky at night and just ponder and understand how infinitely large it is and how infinitesimally small we are. I did a little arts and crafts. I did it all, guys. But I actually didn't do all of that. I'll leave it to your imagination which some of those things I did end up doing. But I've still been playing Pokemon Legends. I'm up to rank C. No, I'm up to rank D, but I'm doing the like rank C quest in that game. Wasn't this the birds? Sis?
Yes, you! Give us Silky!
This is cute. We did this thing this week where we played Hollow Knight in like our normal weekly calls both nights. And it felt great to get back to that. I think I am at a critical point in my Hollow Knight playthrough. Something like Monka S happened, and then I didn't continue the game from there because it was already like way late at night. But it was a good encouragement to like get back onto the game. How do I give them smooth and silky? And so that's been fun. Today I watched some Pokemon anime episodes. I watched Go West Young Meowth, one of the best episodes in my estimation. And I watched Master the Unexpected, one of the worst episodes in my estimation. Drop an item one at a time, okay. And I'm almost done with that. That's like within 10 episodes of the end of the show, I think, more or less. What is it that I know what it is. It's these, right? Smooth and Silky Stone. Also, what's up, Tamal? Do I have to do it in here? Yeah, the granny gives them dongo. She like, you know, common like traveling snack food kind of thing that you see in like kind of traditional stuff where they're trying to do like traditional Japanese stuff. And the dub chooses to localize it as muskrat meatballs, which is crazy. Here you go, birdies.
Yeah, silky smooth.
Amy, yay.
You, give it smooth.
Yes, you. Give us silky.
Boba. Can I give out more? And then we take it now? Oh, because this is what they dropped for me? Oh, an old mundane stone. And then just like always, you guys, when I've got 2 games on my plate that I'm like having fun with, 2 like new games that came out in 2025, and I'm like kind of working on juggling them, I get the urge to do a playthrough of something old and totally derail everything, something that I've already played before. And right now, that thing is Metroid Prime Remastered, which I can't remember if I have already played this year. I know I played it fairly recently, but it might have been towards the end of last year. And the reason I've been jonesing for that...
You, give it smooth.
Yes, you. Give us silky.
Funny, the reason I've been jonesing for that is I got a Metroid Prime 1 through 3 visual history book that just came out. It's like an official Nintendo book. That I pre-ordered like last year or something, and then I forgot about it, and then like like a month or 2 ago they were like, or I got an email that was like, hey, it's coming out now, and I was like, oh shit. But it was an interesting book for someone who was like a fan of the games as I am, because there were a bunch of like anecdotes by Kensuke Tanabe, who was like the producer or supervisor of the project, and also was just like a really storied guy at Nintendo. He's worked on a ton of their like classic games, so it was cool to read all those stories, especially because Metroid Prime, for those who don't know, was a collaboration between Nintendo, like the Japanese video game studio, and Retro Studios, an American studio in Texas who had never shipped like a high-profile commercial game before. Oh, you do? Oh no, they wouldn't take it. And just the dynamic of that is I think a very interesting dynamic. The only other thing I like personally that I can think about like that kind of working relationship is how Sega would make the Sonic games like back in the day. But like the language barrier and just like the level of like the things that the 2 like departments or teams saw differently, and like all that stuff is made for an interesting read. And then, you know, like the thing about Metroid Prime is that like a lot of the concept art and stuff that was in the book I've seen before, because those games, when you complete the scan library, they give you concept art as a reward anyway. So not a lot of that was like new. It was all stuff I was pretty familiar with seeing, but it was still cool to read. What did I just get there? I got a ring that time, and that made me want to play the game. Yeah, Retro Studios, in spite of it all, somehow they nailed it. It's sort of like a miracle success story. The Retro Studios, who not like much. It only had been like a little bit of time, like after I think they fired their CEO, who went on to make the Guy game. I don't know if anybody knows that story. Retro Studios, like, a studio that was founded in Texas and, like, started 5 projects All of them failed, and they like I think they almost went bankrupt. They blew a bunch of money, and their CEO was like this total like party boy guy. And then they kicked him out. He went on to make the Guy game, and Miyamoto was like, "Hey, we like this first-person shooter like framework you guys have. What if we made it Metroid?" And that's how they went on to be what they are today. I could be a little off on the details of that, but that's the general gist of the story. But anyway, that's one of my favorite series of games, and now I want to play the remaster again. What did we get? White ring? I'm sorry, you guys. I'm all over the place today. Here we go. Yo, take the appearance of a phantom. The phantom. Yeah, the Guy game is likely illegal. Tommy Tallarico was there. Was he there? I don't know if I think he was there. Tommy Tallarico did not work on Metroid Prime, you guys. Just to let you know. He also didn't work on many of the things he claims to have worked on, but he didn't work on that. Quella makes its wearer appear as a phantom. Oh, cool. Does this work for the NPC invaders? Or is this only for multiplayer stuff? Oh, you know, I do actually, Comb. I remember that from the video. That he claims to have done the sound effects for Metroid Prime. And Miyamoto personally like thanked him or something. Like he claims that he's friends with Miyamoto because of that, even though that isn't true. Don't believe him. That's not true. That didn't happen. Yeah, that's right. That's right. They based the guns on the sound effects he made. I think from what I understand, the truth in that story is he may have worked on some like alpha sound effects or something like that. No, incorrect. I don't even know if his name's in the credits. I'm not even sure his name is in the credits of the game. All right, let's put the ring on. Hey, little pippies, stop it. Peep, peep, peep. Give us Silky. If you were little invisible birds, would you be asking give us Smooth, or would you be asking give us Silky? I would be saying Silky, I think, for sure. All right. Oh, Phantom. So this is supposed to make me look like one of the like Phantom NPC players. What's the point of this? Is other than it looks funny, and you could get some like good Vati video. You could do some like Vati video like capture footage with it. Oops. Almost done fell off. But like I don't know, maybe I'll start a playthrough of that soon. Sis, let the on stream could be fun. So that is there to potentially trick like player invaders into not realizing that you're the host. Is that what this is for? Because I don't like 100% look like a phantom. You can see color on me, which the phantoms don't have. I guess, like, depending on what armor build you were wearing, it could be pretty hard to see. Which of these did I think I had the flame ring on, but I'm going to put this ring of blades on instead. Yeah, from a distance, like, it from a distance, it would be pretty hard to tell. Again, if you were a character who was... who stood out less than Gerouge, as I think most characters in the game probably do, it would be pretty hard to tell. Gerouge has bright red hair and he wears red robes. Is there anything else useful that the little boys give me, Sis? Or, like, it's kind of tedious to keep giving them the little stones. Is there something we like really want to get from them? Because if there isn't really, then I'm fine to move on. You can give them the petrified somethings also. I knew they were looking for poop. I also have been reading a little bit. I've been reading some things. Speaking of series that I can't tell whether or not they're horror, just like Dark Souls, I've been reading Bug Ego, which is a manga that is... It's been running for a while now, but it runs in Ultra Jump, which is Jump's monthly magazine. And so it only comes out once a month. So I think it's like 14 chapters in or something. So I guess it's been a little over a year. But Bug Ego is crazy. Again, I don't know what the genre of that series is supposed to be. It's very weird though. There's an early chapter. This is like the chapter that like really kind of hooked me on it. There's an early chapter where the main character accidentally gets his soul copied, not stolen. He gets his soul copied, and sealed forever in this wooden statue thing. So like he's fine outside of the statue, but there is a version of him inside the statue that is like cursed forever to live in suffering for all of eternity. And then he figures out how to reverse the like copy thing with this like crazy insane method. And in the way in which his soul the copy of his soul that was split off from him, the way in which it returns to his body is it surfs through this like epically rendered like intense action panel on a giant piece of shit. Well, not giant. It surfs on a piece of shit back up the guy's asshole because that's where it came out of. Oh, this is the perfect time for a raid. Yo! Big Bobo stream! Happy trick or treat! Ah! Trick or treat. Yo, what's up to everybody from Bobo? That's a lot of names. I can't read them all off, but how's it going, guys? Happy Halloween. I hope that Mario Party 2 ended up good. Did Bobo win? Or did she lose? Who won? Yo, and Fun Mikey 03, thank you for the follow. You guys, I have candy for you. I have Reese's Cups. I have Reese's Cups. I have Peppermint Patties. I have Kit Kats. I have Almond Joys. And I have Hershey Bars. Hell yeah. So anyway, he surfs on a piece of shit back up his own asshole. And that's how his soul... that's how his soul is, like, reunited with his body. Because everything that came out of you, like, returns to you if you do this crazy thing. Anyway, Bug Ego is the manga. Check it out if you think that would be good. There's a lot of... People run around naked about once per chapter. It's ridiculous. Hell yeah. If you knew there was a version of yourself fucked up in a tree, but it was a lot of work to fix it, would you do anything, kinda? I think I would. But the thing is, he didn't know that it was like that. Only his soul inside the tree knew. Yo, you won? Hell yeah. Turn to the Drew, thank you for the resub. How about a Butterfinger? That's fun. And Bobo was dressed up like a Xenoblade character. I don't know which one it was. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Anyway, you guys, right now we're playing Dark Souls 2. This is Gerouge. He's our Gaunt King. He's named after George Harrison, and he has red Harrison, and he's also extraordinarily gaunt. Anyway, right now we are feeding rocks to invisible birds in hopes of getting a good item. We're feeding rocks to a little invisible bird baby. And it's Wanda. Oh, oh, Twinkling Titanite. Ah! Should we just give the rest of these, do you think, Sis? I'm doing it. We don't have very many of these. Snack a silky and snack a smooth. What do we think?
Yeah, yeah. So nice, so smooth.
Yeah. Silky smooth.
This is such a random thing to be in this area at all.
Yes.
Yeah, and they're both nothing. Can you submit an emote that's nothing? Question of the day. Has anyone tried it? I know, like, you... Comb 71 Dragon basically is. Yo, Chandler's Trident. They got friends in this game. Chandler Bing's ultimate weapon. We gotta check that out. Holy. This is kind of raw. I don't want to fight with this. I just want to throw it through somebody's chest. Like an Anchorman. When did we get this?
You.
I thought this was like a... Oh, it's a little bells.
Yes, you. Give us Silky.
He doesn't even know what to do with this. He's like, what the... What do I ring with this? We can do a dance with this? What's the dance? Hold on. An old sorcerer. The tip is sharpened so smoothly that it suggests a degree of madness. Strong attack to perform a power channeling dance. All right, bet. I gotta go away from the little birds though, because I don't want to hurt them. Yeah, can we hit the Gerouge gritty? Let's try it. Oh, or is it two-handing it? Oh, yeah! Let's go! I like to be a pirate's life for me. All my friends are pirates and we sail the BBC. What does that do? Attack boost. That's cute. That would be a super fun weapon to run, I bet. Does anybody, like, grind those and try to come back here and get that as early as possible, Sis? Did we get... Do you know if we got it in the first game? I don't... You wouldn't have remembered that. Because I don't remember seeing that before.
You. Give it.
Well, we gotta find out what else he's got. Speaking of smooth, Odie shaved earlier. His razor died mid-shave, so he had, like, half a beard. I've done that before. Normally, a lot of the time, I leave my, like, even my, like, trims longer than I should for my beard. And then when I go to shave, it's like a fucking production. It's like an hour-long epic where I'm first you gotta, like, manage. First, you do the manage trim, where you just get it, like, short enough, and then I do the bottom. I just gotta tighten it all up. Then I do the sides. I always, like, accidentally nick either, like, part of my sideburn or, like, part of my mustache, and then it takes me even longer to, like, go ahead and, like overcorrect for it. And a lot of the time in doing that whole production, my razor also dies. And I have to plug it in and walk around half beard. I think that beard and mustache on the left side of your face, beard on the right, and it splits right down the middle. I think that's a hot look. Back when I used to, like, totally shave my face, like, before I kind of wore a beard and mustache all the time, which is basically what I do now. I used to, like, do that, and then I'd, like, walk around the house and, like, show my parents and stuff, or show my roommates.
Yeah. Silky smooth.
I love just walking out of a room looking crazy and being like, what do you think? Ooh, a Titanite slab. I think I can use that for our guts sword. Oh, and that was it. All right, thank you, little birds. Everybody say goodbye to the little birds. Whoa, Gerouge. Oh, he lived it though, cause he's goated. Yo, what's up, K-Man? Gerouge. Gerouge. Guys. We're going in here. They're acting like this is a boss or something, but I know it can't be. There's no way. Get out of here, guys. Where are these guys, though? But even these guys are weak now. Like, we're so far into the game. We've powered up so much. But can I knock this over? Search your surroundings. Alright, cool. Remember, we were able to come up there because I was able to look down on this. I can't like Zelda roll into this tree. Yo, Gerouge, catch me up, dude. We haven't done anything yet. What did you expect? All right, check this out, though. Fire!
Got a sub to my channel.
I have Whataburger. It's a Halloween miracle, Charlie Brown. Yo, Tamal, thank you for the resub. You guys Will went to a Halloween party. I want to go to a Halloween party. Each year I'm like, what can I do? Like, what can I fucking get up to? And I always do the same thing. I think it would be fun to dress up in a costume, though. Like, again, for Halloween. I haven't done it in such a long time. Search your surroundings. Can I, like, rouge along the wall here? Yeah, it seemed low-key. I mean, to be fair, I did, like, at least I got to dress up in a costume, like, around October. Because when we were in Japan, we did our Donkey Kong costume things. And that Lanky Kong costume that we did was about the level of commitment that I normally put towards Halloween costumes anyway. Oh, knocked down. How did I not see that? I lost my nose! So, like, you know, at least I got to, like, dress up fairly recently, and it was fun. Is this gonna be a boss? I mean, it'll let me secure the... Jesus, okay. This is some fucking... This is computer. This is some Dark Souls 1 depths shit. Except that the basilisks are, like, major nerfed in this game. I know there's a guy up there. Ooh, Estus Flask Shard. And a raw stone, hell yeah. I still have not gone over to my parents' house to like show them my photos and stuff from Japan. My mom had this like oral surgery done on Wednesday, and I took her to the dentist Wednesday morning just because my dad was out of town, and she needed to have somebody to like drive her there, and also like, you know, like you need to have like a point of contact for that kind of surgery. She took like hella, she had to go in, they had her take Valium. Well, I guess they give her the option. The option was either to do anesthesia, like full anesthesia, or they had her take Valium like an hour or so before she, before she got there. So when I got there to pick her up, she could hardly even walk. She's like, my mom is like pretty tiny. She's definitely like a frail kind of, or just like a thin, small kind of old lady. I mean, she's not like old, but like to me, she looked like, you know, she was my mom when I was small, but like now she looks like she's a tiny little old lady kind of. And so I get there to pick her up like on time. And I send her a text message, and I'm like, I'm in the parking lot, or I'm in the driveway. Do you need me to come in and help? And she goes, no, I'll be right there. I got it. And I'm like, all right, it seems like she's like fine. She'll, you know, she's on the way out. And then it was like 15 minutes or 10 minutes probably. 10 minutes had passed and she hadn't come out. And I was, so I like called again and I was like, are you good in there? Like, what's going on? She goes, yeah, I'm trying to feed the dog, but I fell over 3 times. And she's not like so old that like she could really like hurt herself from something like that. She's not that old yet. She was trying to feed the dog and she's like in bending down to like pour the dog's food and stuff into the bowl. She kept like rolling over and stuff. So then she got in the car and she was like, that was crazy. I was like, I guess it kicked in fast. You could have called me in. She was like, no, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Yeah, we got some hippos here. And so then like we, you know, it probably took us 20 minute or so drive to get there. She was totally like, you know, Gerouge. She was totally like cogent. Like she could hold like a conversation and everything like that. But definitely when she got out of the surgery and like we were talking on the drive home, all of the things that we talked about on the drive there, she brought up again. Like she didn't remember anything that she said while she was on the Valium, which was funny. And that's where I read the bug ego. I'm gonna if I go where he is, I'm going to die. I have decided. I'm not even gonna try it. I read the bug ego in the dentist's office. Also, for some reason, my apartment, like, that morning had shut my water off. It was back on when I got home, like, from dropping her off. But, he's a legend, though. He's got the longest legs in the world. Yeah, no utilities November. They must have been doing some kind of maintenance on it or something. But normally they send, like, an email or, like, I, like, know when they're going to be doing that. But I guess not this time. So I was stinky in the dentist office, like, waiting for her. Which isn't, like, my dentist or anything. Or the oral surgery, like, office place. I was stinky. My teeth stink. Or because I couldn't, like, I didn't have faucet water to, like, brush my teeth. And I was reading Bug Ego. And I don't know if you guys are invested like I think I would be invested if I was you guys. But I forgot to, I saw my mom twice this week. I took her to get her, oral surgery done, and then we had lunch today. And I forgot to ask about the snake. I forgot to, whoa! The Dark Pursuer! The Dark Pursuer! Happy Halloween, Gerouge! This is raw. He seems like he's weaker than the Pursuer, though. Did you see those fucking Star Wars moves we just did to each other? Yeah, I gotta find out about that. In fact, I may call her tomorrow, so I'll be able to let you guys know what she decided to do before Sunday stream. Because I can't believe I didn't ask about it. I really want to know if she destroyed her own house. I really hope she did. Fuck you, Pursuer. Wait, he's gone? No! Ah, that sucks. He had like one little pip of health left. I don't know if I kind of thought we were more than that, Pursuer. I kind of thought we were... Wait, maybe this is where we're supposed to go. Oh, yeah, just climb right in. Yeah, just cover yourself right up. That's probably fine. The nature of your being has oh! Gerouge, 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 Gerouge. Should we wear our hair like this just for today? Oh, he's back. Oh, nice haircut, dude. It turned me into a girl, I think. Am I Lady Gerouge right now? I thought it just gave me, like, lady hair. The coffin that makes you woke. What a progressive game. Should we do it for Halloween? Jedi, what would her name be? Jedija? What's the female version of Gerouge? Is there a female version of George? I guess there's like Georgette. I don't think it can be Gerougette though. Georgia? I like Gerija. What about Regina Gerouge? I need to like heal better than this. Alright, watch this though. I'm going in. Because I don't want him to leave again. No! Yes! Love you though. Look at she. I think she's sort of beautiful. I'm getting back in. We can't be anything but what we are. Get back in the coffin, Gerouge. Give her a little nasal drip. This is cute though, I guess. Fun way for them to like be like, oh, did you want to change? Like, did you not want to be a like? Do you want to change your gender? Get in the coffin, dude. Instead of just like go on the menu. Yeah, I remember when we came here through here before, Sis, you were telling me something about how some of this wasn't in the original game, or it was like different in the original game. Was so the coffin wasn't? Or are you just saying, like, the Dark Pursuer wasn't here? And the basilisks. Is that all that was down here? If she was gaunt. I think that gauntness is almost flattering on Femme Gerouge. It is the source of, like, male Gerouge's friend. Like, it's the source of male Gerouge's strength. But, like, when we talk about him being gaunt, it's spoken with in sort of an almost derogatory way. Whereas with Femme Gerouge, I think it's like, she has, like, a model-esque quality with it via her gauntness. I would describe that as sort of the distinction. Yeah, I don't know if I would... I mean, I clearly could see that it changed my hair. I don't know if I would have, like, recognized that that's what it did. Does it always give you that, like, Luna haircut? Or is the game saying that that is the female equivalent of what our, like, Friar Tuck Gerouge looks like? Is it like a preset? If you pick this fucking, missionary-ass looking hair. A goodie bag? Will, where did that little Ricky come from? Yo, 2 bouncy balls? That's a pull. Yeah, I guess that's true. A lot of people you wouldn't even be able to see their face. And 2 butterfingers. That's awesome. The Riku was cute. I didn't know there was a little Riku plushie like that. And he didn't even have to show his dick. Oh, it was a fan-made thing? That makes sense. I was like, if there was an official plushie like that, I'm sure I would have known about it. Yo, what is that? Oh, this is a club that has she? They have the club of she? Did you see that?
Is that a shard you found?
Yeah, I got it just for you.
To see light, however faint it
If
might
you had a dead wife, would you carve her into your giant great club? Because if you're not doing that, I didn't mean to be here in this angle, but I'll linger here for a second. Because if you're not doing that, I don't think you're taking it seriously enough. All right, hell yeah, the Estus flask, we got 10 drinks on it now, baby. Did I say hi to Kingo? Hi, Kingo. I hope everybody's having a good Halloween. I know Kingo played, Kingo's been playing Kingdom Hearts 1. And he just so happened to have gotten to the Halloween Town world today. Or last night when we were talking. We were like, you should just play that for Halloween. And he was like, yeah, I mean, like, no reason not to. So that's like, I'm sure that was a fun little thing for like, to get into the spirit. Well, that seems huge, Will. You'd think that it shouldn't make sense for glam to be locked to jobs. I mean, I'm sure there are some glams that like look like how their job is supposed to look, right? But like now you could really make your character look like anything. I'm sure there are some that it's just like, well, why can't I wear this on everything? Do I need any of this stuff? Okay. Alright, so where to go? Let's get 10 of these. Oops. Actually, was I saving souls for something? I don't know.
Thanks, you kindly.
Yeah, watching Teen Titans. What Teen Titans did you guys watch? Give me all the deets. Remember how we have this little... This is Scotch counter. This one is Scotch Pulse. Scotchy move, that's what that is. Because we got this last week. This is the Scotch and Shield. It's got the big tree on it. And that tree means Scotch. Alright. I'm going to check something first, Sis, because I think I have an idea of where it could be. Or at the very least, like, something we haven't gone back to in a long time. Over the mountains and through the forest, I think this area easily fits that description. I actually don't know if this is the closest warp to get to where I'm talking about. But it's like over there. I actually don't think it is. I think there's a faster way. The boss in Halloween Town is like that guy who, I guess there's that big tree, right? But then there's like isn't there another boss that you fight in the area, from the movie where there's the, like, you know, like the hill that Jack walks down when he's singing that song? The, like, the classic, like, iconic curly hill. Don't you fight a boss in that area, too? That's KH2. Is the only KH1 boss for Halloween Town up on the big tree, or is that also KH2? Oh no, KH1, is it Oogie? Or is Oogie KH2? Or is Oogie also that big thing? I really need to replay that game. Oogie on the, oh no, Oogie in KH2 is in the Halloween Town area. And Oogie in Kingdom Hearts 1 is like on his roulette wheel, and then he merges with the mansion and he becomes that big thing. That's right. And he goes, "Come on, baby." I don't remember fighting the kids. You remember these guys? I don't know where I am. Alright, we need to focus up. The Raven horror movie one, love that episode. First Red X one, love that episode. Slate Apprentice episodes, good. Goated, haunted, goated. The prom one, fun episode. Cyborg infiltrating the Hive Academy. And the one where... have I seen the one where Raven and Starfire switch bodies? I guess I must have. Is that not an early... Isn't that an early episode, or is that a later one? That is an early one. Yeah, I remember that. Because they have to, like, teach each other how to use their powers and all that kind of stuff. That one isn't Mad Mod, though. Is it? I remember there's 2 Mad Mod episodes, but I don't think either of those are that one. Oh yeah, Mad Mod is a good episode. I like that show. That's one of those shows that I'm like content to not go back to and just always remember it being good. Not that I don't think it would be good, but you know what I mean. Soldier's Rest. No, I think this is... How do I get to... I think I have to go down here. Maybe? Sis, do you know what I'm talking about? And if so, how to get there? Is it... Oh, do I have to go over on that side? Oh, it's over there. I'm gonna try that. Yeah. It's out this door, and then there was like a big knight with like a spear out here that I don't remember if we killed or not. But now I can knock him on his ass. Or maybe... No, it wasn't... We like were messing around with a spear out here in my memory. It was too heavy for me to use. Okay, well, I guess it's not this. Ring required ahead, therefore pull back. But maybe once if we like beat Vendrick, maybe we'll have to come here then. Could still be worth remembering. Survive the pit drop now with the cat ring? Back in the town? In Majula? Didn't we already go down to the bottom of the pit? I think we did that last time. We built the ladder and we like climbed down in there, didn't we? Oh, here. There was a pit in here? Oh, you mean like... Yeah, I know what you mean. Like we could jump down in here. But didn't... What was I not able to like get down in here some other way? Oh, there's a creature in there. No, I definitely had never been down there. Let's do it. That could be fun. You might want to become human first. Let's do that. Just to give me more health available. Alright, Gerouge, you like getting in pits? Here's a pit for ya. Oh, I didn't put it on. Wait. There we go. Alright, chug up. Make sure I don't land on the fire. Gerouge. Oh god, there are horrors. Whoa! What are you, a Dodongo? There are horrors down here. Well, I don't need to be human to survive that, but I do need to figure something out. Didn't we fight one of these guys? Like, like we like messed around against one in like some other pit that was like further back, like an earlier part of this area. I remember there was a pit where there was some kind of fire monster shooting fireballs at us, and I think we killed him. But there was a room down there that I tried to go into. And maybe we did it, maybe we didn't though. I don't remember. That was like session 2 or 3. Where can I land where I don't get instantly bodied by those guys? Maybe I can plunging attack onto this one. Is it possible to do the plunging attack with an ultra greatsword? I feel like I always jump off and he just like swings, like he doesn't plunge. I want to do a Sephiroth dive. Am I pressing the right button? Isn't it just like attack? I'm trying it. Can I do it two-handed? Oh, that was a plunge. That was a plunge. There's a little Gerouge plunge. Ow. This is not possible. This is a really cool looking monster though. Take the... Oops, we're also... I'm gonna be on it today, you guys, I promise. It's the art of Halloween. Guys, what's your favorite Halloween thing? What's your favorite Halloween memory? You know what I talked about with my mom today? Because we were reminiscing about Halloween. Iconic conversation topic to the Dark Souls 2 playthrough. We talked about Lantern Walk today. The weird hippie Halloween thing that I did when I was a kid. And and she was like, yeah, Lantern Walk was fun. She also brought up that my dad apparently hated it. She was like, Dad did not like... Dad came with us one time to Lantern Walk, and he did not like it. Which, to be fair, I've never known my dad to be a camper. He doesn't like the outdoors. My mom is the one in our family who likes the outdoors. Gerouge, that's never gonna work, my guy. Stop trying it, dude. Well, now I'm doing this. There's chests down here. There's items. I'm sorry. This is what we're doing today. I wonder if I can parry the fireball with Scotchy Blast. What's the exact description on this item? Oops. Deflect spells by parrying. I'm gonna try it. I know he shoots multiple in a row, so like there's probably no way this is ever gonna work. Also, I'm just gonna try jumping down over here instead, I think. Okay, well... Ah, nuts. Oh, man. I think we just lost too much health. You know what else we can do? Is instead of... steel protection, we can put on... I know what it looks like. No, not you. This one. This ring. Oops. Right? Yeah. And that would help me do this. We have another way to do this? Yeah, but like, what if I did it like this, though? I do remember how to get to the last giant. But isn't that on the other side of that? Isn't that over there? Or can you jump off, maybe? Well, the last giant was... You had to take this thing, didn't you? Don't I have to go down this, like, tunnel for that? Oh, there's a door. But didn't the door need a key or something? I swear I remember not being able to do that. What if I did this, though? Gerouge! Gerouge! What's up? What's his rouge? What's his rouge? How come die from there didn't die from there? How come? Do that. Alright, let's look for the door then. I don't want to be wasting your guys' time. Your precious time. Not on Halloween. It's still Halloween, by the way, until the stream's over. Even though it's 1 a.m. It's Halloween night until tomorrow morning. Oops, I went the wrong way. Candy on sale the week after? That is a good thing. I like to eat candy also. I like to eat candy also when it's not Halloween too. But I also like to eat candy on when it's Halloween. Both are good. I wish that we got trick-or-treaters here because I generally like handing out candy on Halloweens also as an adult. I think it's like just a fun activity. It's just cute and fun, and I like it, and I like kids. Oh, we do have the key. Oh, so didn't I get that iron key in the Iron Fortress? Did we, like, just get this? Oh, Fire Zone. Oh, like, fuck. What? You don't have tongue lash. These guys are making up a whole move set of attacks for them. What if he has like a tail cut? Gerouge! Still dangerous. Definitely still dangerous. I think I'm gonna put my my fire ring on too. We even could probably get away with using sweat here. These are the things that I've learned. Oh shoot. Let's do that. Flash sweat. We don't need this anymore. I don't need this anymore. I like the ring of steel protection if I can wear one of those. I think I just need to be more aggro on these Dodongo guys. Because if I had put attacks on him for all that time, he was just kind of like wandering around. We probably could have killed him. But I was trying to respect him and see what he was gonna do. All right, here we go. What are you doing down here? You want to try? You take your shot, my man, by all means. You want to see if you can take him? Be my guest. Ow. Did he use Dodongo Lash? Going back. Oh my god, I'm trapped. Ow. Hold on. Ow. We just bought a bunch of these, didn't we? Popping one. Watch. Fuck, I forgot how to parry. I lived, though. Almost. Wait. Gerouge! Fuck. Wait, we said we were going to be more aggro. Hold on, I forgot what we were doing. I like his, little crater chameleon eyes. Monster for monster, I'm not sure if I think that, overall this game has as cool of creatures as Dark Souls 1 does. It has a lot more, humanoid guys wearing armor. Though, I mean, Dark Souls 1 has a lot of that, too. But this guy's cool. Also, some of the creatures in this game are from Dark Souls 1, like the basilisks. Or the rats, basically. Some armored guys. I mean, some of the armored guys are cool, too. And to be fair, Dark Souls 1 definitely had some armor guys as well. It had the Forest Knights, if you'll recall. He's got 400 attacks. Why is that? Why is the... That lunge is... He's got more mobility. Oh, wait, here we go. I might have him in, the Bloodborne, stun lock here. Come back. Ow. Wait. We need those 10 chugs if we're gonna handle this. And snack? Yes, Rinslet. I'm excited to play Bloodborne. Me too. We're not planning on doing that anytime soon. We are planning on playing Kingdom Hearts. Kingo has started playing already, but I think he just kind of wanted to go at his own pace. But some of the rest of us are also planning to play through KH1 sometime in this coming month in November. And I am excited for that. Maybe we should play Bloodborne. We missed the month for Bloodborne, I think. If we wanted to play Bloodborne, we should have done it this past month. Yeah, Sizz is over there eating that poison cheese. I prefer to do my things in a more gentlemanly manner. Alright, I need a hidey hole I can escape into. What? Where is he going? He's running? Oh, my friend. Chug. No. Okay. I just gotta stay in it. We gotta Gerouge stay in this. But that was majestic. Woo! All right. The PS6 launch game. Yeah, I don't know. I swear we were talking about that on this at some point. Heavy Iron Key, Rebel's Great Shield. Let's check that out. But I'd be more inclined, this is kind of cool looking. I'd be more inclined to say that I think Sony, at least at their current state, just does not care that, oh wait, we've been here too, I think. Wasn't this, I think this is where I was fighting with this guy before. I think I finally looped back around. I think in Sony's current state, they either just aren't, like, they have their heads so far up their asses that they don't realize people want this somehow still, or they just don't care, kind of. It's just not a priority. Or they're just like, who's gonna make the remastered Bloodborne? So, like, you know, let's replay it. But truly, currently, we don't have, that is not a plan. There is not a thing. We talked about it on here. And that's actually not true. Rinslet and I did talk about wanting to replay it. We were, like, feeling it a couple months ago. I remember we were talking about what weapons we'd want to run and that kind of stuff. Let me finish this, and then I'm open. Alright, this looks like this probably leads up. Look at him just up there also. Can I throw a fireball? Oh, we didn't even do Flash Sweat. This is my curse. My curse is equipping Flash Sweat and then not using it. The Kingdom Hearts thing, that was more like Sizz and the girls, from what I understand. He's in the ground. Ow. Oh, Gerouge. Just chug. This is gonna be one of his, like, classic Gerouge last stands. Well, fuck. This doesn't put me any closer to what I was trying to do. This doesn't put us any closer to what my goal was, which was going in that room and doing that. We did get a key, I guess that's true, but I would have gone the other way too. I am gonna still go this way though. I almost wonder if I can run past these guys. I also think I want this. Sonya is stoic AF. I love that for her. This is the face of utter just poise and nobility, grace, gauntness. Yo, Desi Spark, hitting that 7 stream streak, hell yeah. What's going on? I'm just gonna run it. I wish Gerouge was real. Me too. You aren't following me. You don't care about me that much. Ow. Oh, Gerouge. Okay, he did give up. He didn't give a fuck. Let's put on... Flash Sweat actually really was helping there. Okay, what I'm gonna do this time, instead of what I did before, is I'm gonna fight this guy from the hole. Because if I get up to where he is, the second one is gonna, like, just mop me down also. Hell yeah. Okay, that's good enough. Get a little hit in. Back a little off. Do a little dance. Make a little love. Gerouge tonight. Guys, next week, hold me to this. Please make sure that that my stream title doesn't have the word Gaunt or have the word Gerouge in it. The next time we do the stream, like, tier list, like, you know, the thing where we look at all the stream titles and stuff from the past, like, series, make sure that all of them aren't just some corruption of the name Gerouge. Help me do that. Zebra's Halloween story was hilarious. Wait, was the Zebra Halloween story the one about the curse of the vampire? That was cracking me up. My shit is worn off. We're doing good here, though. We're doing good. I think I can kill him here before he kills me. Well, okay. Yeah, someone was... He needed to be stopped. His dad was right to do what he did. Alright, now I can use this little foxhole to deal with this guy. Except there's a third one also? Isn't there one over there too? Or am I over there? Am I where over there was? As long as I have Flash Sweat equipped, I can, like, live some of these. Oh, Gerouge. But it does run out. I'm actually just gonna wait for it to run out. I really don't want to do all this again. Look at him just standing here also. Yeah, we gotta watch out for the fire on the ground. And I'm sure that if we do, like, get stuck in it, we'll just take, like, stun lock damage and die. Speaking of, like, Sony not caring about what the consumers want, and just general things, you guys, the other day I was thinking, because they're doing the Halo, we were talking about this last week, they're doing a Halo remaster, remaster of the campaign of Halo 1, which is coming to PlayStation. Which is on its own is crazy, but also just had me thinking about Halo 1, which I think is similar to how we were talking about Metroid Prime. I think Halo 1 is another just, like, interesting, like, game story kind of, just like the early days of Bungie and just, like, all of that kind of stuff. I think it's, like, sort of a fascinating tale. But I was just, like, thinking about it the other day. I was watching some videos of people talking about like, people talking about the campaign Evolved and all that kind of stuff, and it just made me, like, it probably is just me being an old man, and some might say that this, like, there are pros and cons to this in, like, the current age, but, like, do you guys remember killer apps? Where did we go wrong? Do you guys remember killer apps? I'm talking like I'm talking like Super Mario 64 for the N64. I'm talking Halo 1 for the like the Xbox. Like the game that would make you like that would move like a whole like the game that would like make a console like worth existing kind of. Where did we go wrong? I was thinking about the PS5. I was thinking about the PS6 coming out in like 2 years. I was thinking about every Xbox console since the 360. I was even thinking about like, I don't know, even like you could say arguably the Switch and the Switch 2. What happened to killer apps? Is there just like, are there just so many games now that it's just not, like there's no room for it to be a thing anymore? When I was a kid, I knew people who like had never played games that bought an Xbox to play Halo. Like it was worth like wanting a console that didn't wanting a console that like was from like that had like nothing behind it, no pedigree basically. It just feels like there's not the same level of like I gotta get that. Even like for something like I don't know, like a lot of it I think it has some to do with the fact that a lot of things are cross-platform now. And again, you could say that that's a good thing. I would argue that it's not special, but you could say that that is a good thing. What did I just get? I got a ring, right? Hawk ring? Extends the range of arrows. Who do you think you're looking at, buddy? This is the Gerouge playthrough. I think I would take like a killer app level exclusive over a cross-platform game though. Like if Breath of the Wild had only come to Switch, and I think the only reason that Breath of the Wild came to Wii U is because they were like they started working on it for that. Like they were like locked in on that. And I guess the Switch, for instance, for Nintendo was a gamble. They didn't, you know, it was a new thing for them. They didn't know exactly how well it was gonna do. It was like, you know, it wasn't like a guaranteed thing like the Switch 2 is. But if Breath of the Wild had come out on Switch only, then I think definitely that would have been it. And I think you could argue that that still is like a killer app in like kind of in function, just because it is definitely the definitive version of that game, and it did launch with the console. But I don't know if I would say that I feel like Mario Kart World even like really is. Like I guess, you know, when like Halo or Mario 64 or something came out, or you know, or Crash Bandicoot like for something on Sony's end. I feel like Sony, I feel like when I think about Sony's consoles, I think of them not necessarily launching with a killer app. But like they'll come a little bit down the road. But like Mario Kart, like I know we didn't have social media when those games were coming out, but I feel like I wouldn't have seen people say like posting YouTube videos about how much this thing sucks and why it's not worth buying. Like which is what a lot of what I've seen about Mario Kart 8. I mean, I guess, you know, like you can't really like that's hard to compare, like you can't really say that, but it just doesn't really feel the same anymore. But you definitely wouldn't see, like, I don't know. I feel like as an adult in the space that I'm in, I've seen more, like, I think Mario Kart World is really good, but, I think that, I would say that I've seen more negativity towards it than I have positivity. Like, just, you know, and I really don't know if I necessarily think that that is, like, just focusing more on the negative. I just think, like, for adults who like Nintendo games, there's been, like, a weird amount of negativity towards that game as the launch game. To the point where I'll see people, like, okay, so the console wars are different, though, because the console wars were people on one team arguing that the other person's killer app game wasn't good. But now we have people who are on the same team as the console that's coming out talking about how they don't want it anymore. And I feel like that's I feel like that's the spirit has shifted. I don't think that's the same thing. But I don't know. I think that I don't see why it could, like, that kind of hype for a game couldn't exist. When I think about, like, Mario Kart World, I don't know if I, like... I don't know. Like, I was trying to think about, like with Nintendo consoles, which is the last one that, like, shipped with a game that, like, you had to play. Is there no space for a game to, like, be revolutionary anymore? Maybe there's not. Maybe... maybe there's no such... Maybe it's... have we peaked? And if we have, I feel like that's sad. Or maybe we're just in kind of like a longer transitional state currently. And I mean, like, again, like, there's a lot of great games that come out all the time. And there were back in the day, too. But I feel like nowadays a console, like a new console or platform will launch with, like, one thing. Like, I think I would call Mario Kart World a strong launch game compared to the last, like, 10 years of console launches that we've had. And even that game I wouldn't say is a killer app. Demon Souls, I think they're kidding themselves if they thought that that game was gonna be, like, the push. I don't know. I was thinking about it the other day, and I was, like, getting bummed, kinda. Again, like, objectively, the quality of games is still good, I would say. There's good games coming out all the time. But the specialness of, like, something you had to have, I feel like is sort of gone, and I don't think that's necessarily on me. Hey, Rinslet, good job finishing your book. I think the specialness of, like, a new thing coming out is sort of gone. And I don't think it's just being jaded, kind of. I think it's different now. Okay, well, this wasn't... I'm gonna go to the forest of Jurassic Park. We want to talk about fucking killer app series. You want to talk about series that move, that get asses in the seats. Let's go... how do I get back there? No games are special. Yeah, it can be both, idiotness. It can be both. I think Breath of the Wild, I think I would call Breath of the Wild one. Because, again, it was cross-platform, but it definitely was something that, like, got the Switch into people's hands. If the Switch had launched with 1-2 Switch... I'm gonna pull another game. If the Switch had launched with... What's another Switch game that came out in the first year? ARMS? If we knew about ARMS and also the Switch 1 came with ARMS, and it came with 1-2 Switch and Super Bomberman R and, like, Snipper Clips or whatever those early launch games were. And that was the launch. It would not have sold like it did with Breath of the Wild coming out day one on it. But when I think about, like, I don't know, man, like, if Nintendo's not your favorite, which it is mine, maybe you have a different perspective on this. But even I think about the I think about the PS5, and there are a lot of PS5 games that I've, like, played and loved. There are some really good ones on the platform. It definitely doesn't have no games, as funny as that meme is. Has something, like, come out that made, like, people be like, I have to get this? Like, the large majority of people? Where the fuck am I going, Lamel? I'm trying to find... Here. Shaded Woods. We want the ruined Fork Road, I think. Yo, what's up, Aria Angelia? But the thing is like, you were gonna get it anyway, right? I was also very driven to get it and wanted one. But for me with the PS5, I think I just wanted one because I wasn't paying rent and I had money, and I was like, it would be really cool to have like the cutting edge thing. And so I just kind of got it just because. And don't even get me started on Xbox. I'm like, I don't even want to talk about that. But I just mean in general. Like, I think you can, like, you know, I like Animal Crossing on fucking Switch One or whatever it's called. What's the game called? Animal Crossing New Horizons. I think that that's true also, because that was also sort of like the Switch had been out for 3 years at that point anyway, halfway through a normal like console lifespan, and that game like doubled the sales of the console or something crazy. So you know, or I mean, but also then like, I don't know if I necessarily like. I don't know the figures on how many people bought Switches. You also have to look at like Animal Crossing New Horizons came out like 2 or 3 months into the pandemic. I think it was like a month into the pandemic, and that also was just sort of like an unprecedented thing too. But I don't know. At the end of the day, what I really want to say is, will there ever be anything else like Halo 1? I didn't even have an Xbox, and I felt that shit. I was 9 when Halo 1 came out. I didn't have an Xbox. I didn't know what it was. I didn't even know what one looked like. But did I know about that shit? Yeah, I knew about it. I don't think there will be. I don't think there'll ever be anything else like Mario 64. A game that, like, everyone knows what it looks like. Or even, like, Super Mario Bros. But I don't feel like that's really... I don't think that really counts. Because that was... in a way, that was, like, the first video game, kind of. I know, obviously, it wasn't. But, like, it sort of was. It was the first, like, modern video game. Yeah, the thing, and that's the thing about like Half-Life 3 would never be like a console exclusive. Like again, I know like that's part of it too, is a lot less things are exclusives now, and I think you know again to some degree I think that's good. It's just not as fun. I don't care if you like it more. You can live in your logical. You can live over there in your logical bubble. Sit over there in your computer chair with your RGB lights and your little logic bubble. But to me, it's not special. A console exclusive that made you say, I gotta get this, that's special. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. You guys, Animal Crossing New Horizons is getting an update. Am I going the right way? There's no way, right? Oh, I am. This is it. Oh, Shrine of Winter. Yo, beat Leon and Yuffie. Good job, Kingo. Oh. Oh. This is the DLC again, isn't it, Sis? Fuck, where do I go? Isn't this the DLC again? Yep. 3 DLCs, Mirakun. Oh, look at this stuff on the wall, though. Is this Rathalos? It's a dragon. You can buy the Satoru Gojo bundle on Discord for $20.99. That's a steal. There'll never be anything like JJK is what I'm trying to say, really. Go to the stats menu. This? I don't know. I hate Discord. I use it out of necessity. Everything about it that's not like the call service makes me cringe. Your soul memory. That really big number. Oh, yeah, we broke a milli? We're cracked. We broke the milli, sis. I'm looking out the window and wishing on the Great Pumpkin that that's how much money I had. You either get the 4 big boss souls or you hit 1 million soul memory. We have them both. Wahahaha. We use their service a lot too. I mean, I do. I'm on there all the time. I'm on Discord every single day. But like, do I like Discord? No. But honestly, having access to like all of your emotes if you're sub to a bunch of people across all of your servers is a game changer. But will I ever pay to have that? Never. I will never pay to have that. I'm content with other people having it and asking other people like, will you post a reaction of this on someone's post for me? And they always do it. I don't like it when Discord says links are spoopy. I don't like Discord's cute kitten persona. And I don't like it when they send me like pop-up notifications letting me know I can pay for something. And also, here's the other thing. Also, Buddy Bro brings up an excellent point. I don't know how to use Discord either. For someone who uses it every day, I also don't know how to use it. I'm sure that doesn't help my user experience. But if they wanted me to have a better user experience, I think they could also just not do some things. Just chill, kind of. Alright, watch this. We're gonna hit the we're gonna grind the rail here. I like yanking. Yanking is crazy. I also blame it for the decentralization of information on the internet. I'm sorry. This is why when I go to Zebra's stream and I say, Zebra, you're a Zoomer, and he goes, no. This is the difference between us. I'll show you what true boomerdom looks like. Oh, I can just get this. I guess we're going in the tunnel. Get ready, guys. Break out your item finders. Yeah. Yeah, for me, it's like, specifically if I like, I'm not even like huge into this, but like, say you, the two instances where it comes up the most for me are like, if I want to, like, for instance, learn like a speed run for a video game or something, or like, you know, if I want to learn how to set up a randomizer or something like that. There used to be like hubs where you could find this information, wikis or forums or things like that, where like everybody would go on there and like post, and it wouldn't be like just for one thing, but it would be like a resource for like a bunch of things. And now Discord, if I want to learn like how to do something, I have to go to that community's specific Discord and figure out like where in their channels and tabs and stuff like the guides or the info I'm looking for is. And it just is like, it just feels like, I don't know, it just feels inaccessible in a way that other stuff didn't used to. And it is hard to find old stuff. Like, it isn't a database, it's a running chat log, basically. There's a limit on how many messages you can pin. Maybe if you have Nitro that changes, I don't know. But that's not helpful. So that's all I mean when I talk about that. I think, like, for, like, streamers and stuff who have, like, communities and things like that, I think it's great. And I think that that's better than having, like, than making a website or something like that. So, like, you know, there's pros and cons for it. I'm just an old man who likes to yell at clouds. Discord. Oh, we made it! And look, I didn't even need Siz's help, and I didn't even need Siz's help. Isaac, flood the chat right now with my old DMs. I implore you, because I am a man with nothing to hide. Is this she? She, how did you get out here? I'm taking a picture with her. This is the, all of my fucking thumbnails for this series are this. But this is the thumbnail for this one. Me and she. Me and who, for real? What do we think? That? I wish I could turn the UI off. Or just this, maybe? This is kind of nice. Me and she. You can? What button? Oh. Screen options. Aha! Can you imagine if you were some sicko who played it like this? I guess you gotta be able to do this because of the Vati video. Take two, and I'll decide later which one I like more. Anyway, Animal Crossing New Horizons got got an update. It's a game I don't play anymore, but it's kind of crazy. Considering that game came out 5 years ago, and it seems like a pretty substantial update. But the only reason I really want to talk about that right now is because Capin's little family is back, and I love that. I was delighted to wake up and see that update and be like, ah! Capin's my favorite Animal Crossing character. The amount that I like Capin, the like character from Animal Crossing, is probably like 4 or 5 times more than I like the series at all. And I like Animal Crossing still. It definitely is not like my favorite series, and I have never successfully like stuck on one of the games for like more than a year, other than like when I was young and had time. The last one that I played a ton of genuinely was Animal Crossing Wild World on the DS. And even like the really high quality ones like New Leaf or New Horizons, I play them for a little bit and I like get into them and then I just bounce off them. I don't have the energy to play something every day that's not like on my phone. And like, you know, like when New Horizons, for instance, came out, and the pandemic had just started, a lot of people were like, you know, working from home, or were like on, you know, like on whatever it's called, furloughed, or, you know, like their jobs were not happening and they were on break. And my job, we did switch to working from home, but my job was constant. We started working from home literally the day that we left the office, and it was stressful for me to like wake up and be like, I gotta play Animal Crossing, and then I gotta like clock into work. And so I just like fell off it. And when you've like, for me, it's like if I've fallen off one of those games, that's it. I'm not going back. So that's sort of been, like, always sort of kind of been my issue with them. However, Cap'n is free of that
This
in my
castle
mind.
is isolated.
He's one of my favorite characters of all
Nonetheless,
time.
you must forge on to bring an end to your journey and mine.
He's the best. I put him on my favorite character bingo when we made that back in, like, 2018 or maybe, or somewhere around there. And he was still on my favorite character bingo when I remade it last year. I'll never stop loving him. And I'm excited his little family's back. She... A 7 to 2 schedule? Like 7 in the morning to 2 p.m.? What's a 7-2 schedule? A 7-11 schedule? Lynn Fire Emblem with her tit out and she's making a heart shape over it. That couldn't have been, like... You couldn't have played Fire Emblem at that point, though, Sis, right? 7-11 what? Comb? Our first DM... Oh. Lasers and feelings. 5/1/2028 says that year hasn't happened yet. What else, she? You guys, we might not be positive boss. I gotta get my head in the game. There better be like a boss right up here at the door. Don't come to life, don't come to life, don't come to life. Alright. Yeah, Greg Loser turned people into trees. Just like the Jurassic Park Dark Souls forest. I like these elephant guys. Oh, these are also like, I think the one of these that we fought before was all kind of, yeah, he was all kind of broken down and like dilapidated. But not anymore. Oh, that was slick, Gerouge. You cannot, I will not let you any closer to she. Come this way, fellas. Step off. Did he die? No. That was bold. I couldn't see anything. 10 years since I, Buddy Bro, have joined the internet. I joined the internet in 2015. This is why I'm on the right one. This is why when I get up on the stream and I yap, you just have to say, Snack, you're right. Your opinion is correct. I joined the internet in 2015. You have to cede seniority. I say, well, if I must. And these are like little... Whoa. This is cool also. I know we were like talking about some bullshit. But this like castle in the rain and all this stuff. This is sick. Maybe next week instead of like the cozy fire for the intro thing, we'll do like rain ASMR. Who am I? Who is that behind me? Oh, it's this guy. Get off of your feet. And this is the castle of stone becoming life. Of Scouch becoming life. This is sick. I'm gonna do a Vati video. You guys ready? Na, 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 na. Praise the sun doesn't really work here. Look, the sun is still shining through though. There once was a man named Gerouge. Gaunt as he was powerful. Sure. So stupid. And the video is called like the art of crying. Yo, we got a fire seed. Should I go back? The art of crying, hyphen, Gerouge the Gaunt. High above the Jurassic Park forests lived a man named Gerouge. Because I can't wait to be able to listen to like the entire lore of Dark Souls 2 videos. That's one of my #1 all-time favorite sleep aids. I definitely can like fall asleep just fine. Oh, whoops. I can fall asleep just fine without like noise and stuff like that. But when I'm like at home, I like to have just like if I'm falling asleep, I like to have something I can like listen to. Maybe this comes from like a scarcity mindset where I'm definitely one of those people where when it like gets late at night, I'm like trying to squeeze every last possible minute of my time into something like fun for me. And so like listening to a YouTube video as I drift off to sleep is like you know, like 15 more minutes of like doing something before I like my body passes out, which is probably not a healthy way to live, but it's just the way that I am. And so those are some of my favorite things to like listen to. Is like Dark Souls and Bloodborne lore videos. But the thing about Dark Souls and Bloodborne is that those are just 2 games, and those are the only 2 of them that I've played. So now, when I finish this, fine work, Beanpole. Alright. Fine work, Tumblr sexy man Gerouge. Now when I beat this, I'll have a whole, like, 3rd game I can listen to videos about. Cuck City? That sounds about right. And also King O found the Lynn nipple. I don't remember this Lynn nipple. Wee woo, there's a puzzle here. Okay, sis, okay. City the Animation! You guys, City the Animation is doing a collaborative event with Issei Seki City, a real city. It's City X City, and I guess this town or city that the anime is doing this collab with is a town that does a collab with Nichijou, or has done collabs with like merch collab things with Nichijou in the past, and also is the town that Keiichi Arawi was born in or is from. But they put out some cute artwork of all the characters, and I was just like, ah, I miss them. Oh, there are guys like spawning out of here. Yo, did I do that? Hey, thanks. I appreciate that. Also, what's going on? Have you watched any more Pokemon? I did. I watched 2 episodes today. The last one I watched was Master the Unexpected. Let's see, what could this be? Fine work, Beanpole. There were definitely guys like coming out of here. Maybe I can jump into it? Is this making... Hold on. It's making like a weird like effect also, as though it were like water or something maybe? Wonder if I can fire it. It's like a spooge wall. Sorry. Is there water down here? Reason my sleep schedule is so poor and so hard to fix is because I try to squeeze so much into my non-work time. Me too. I'm always just like, I'll be fine. Like I can handle it. Elden Ring stories to fall asleep to, but I had to switch vids because 10 minutes in I went, this isn't accurate. I definitely sometimes will find like a video. Like I also like to listen to ASMR. And sometimes I'll be like thinking I vibe with one, and then I'll realize that like, I'm like, oh, wait, this one, I'll like change it. I'll be like, nah, this one's not it. This one's not hitting. Or something else you gotta be aware of these days, with like those like lore videos, like that kind of stuff, and also kind of like relaxing videos, is some of it is AI. Like I also like stories about like paranormal stuff, like aliens or Bigfoot and things like that. There's a lot of YouTube channels that do that too, where they'll just take collected stories, or probably just steal people's stories off the internet or something, which is really not stealing, I guess, if they posted them. But they'll just like read these stories off with like sort of a soothing voice, and some of those are not real people. Some of the people reading those are AI. They're robots, which sucks. Especially when you get part of the way into listening, and you're like, oh, this isn't a real person. It's always like dates they don't get. If they're trying to say like 1985, they'll read out like 1985. We had to feed soul to the golem to open the gates. Was that the puzzle, Sis? Just got your first ending in Silk Song? Nice. I have 3 endings now in Silk Song. Though one of them is sort of like a gimmick ending that Pixel told me about, otherwise missable. Tigger jumps on you, you've been bounced. That's raw. I think Tigger has the highest combat potential of the Winnie the Pooh characters. Which I guess is not really a bold take. He's like the athletic one. What's the thing that they have, Sizz, in Kaiju number 8? Yeah, Tigger definitely speed blitzes people. You know, in Kaiju number 8 they have the like unleashed combat percentage or whatever. Is that what it's called? I think Tigger has the highest combat percentage. Yeah, unleashed combat potential. Natural kangaroo strength, though, is not comparable to natural tiger strength. A tiger could whip a kangaroo. A tiger could grab a kangaroo and whip it through the air. Not that I think Tigger ever would do that. Maybe if Tigger ever went like berserk mode. Though I think that would be scary. I think there'd be an episode maybe where Tigger lost control. An episode also of what? Of Winnie the Pooh? A tiger never tricked me into watching a dog shit kids movie. Shoutouts to Kangaroo Jack. You want to talk about killer apps? You want to talk about movies that got asses in the seats? Let's talk about a little movie called Kangaroo Jack. If you joined the internet in 2015, you maybe don't remember it. But if you were like a 90s kid or a early 2000s kid, this was a movie that was built upon false marketing. A movie about like two fuckboys basically who, what do they want? They want to get rich or something? They're like in some kind of like shady money scheme thing, and the kangaroo like hops off with their money or some shit. I've seen the movie once. I saw it in the movie theater, and I don't remember anything about it because the marketing for the movie was all based around this one dream sequence scene wherein the kangaroo becomes like CG and he hops around and talks to them, and he has a bunch of like kind of sort of like, I remember like people like quoting the commercial for Kangaroo Jack. It was like people, like kids, we were so hype on this fucking, yeah, he sang the hip hop song. We were so hype on this like kangaroo movie that I remember kids like doing the commercial. And that's the only scene in the movie like that. It's a dream sequence where he talks to them. Otherwise, he does not talk. But the movie is definitely sold on the promise that Kangaroo Jack is like a character and he talks. How I first heard LL Cool J, so Jack Dub. It's fair. It's definitely one of those movies that like you went to the movie theater and even as a kid you just didn't like it. Of which there were a lot of movies like that back in the day. Oh, come on, man. My sword. I gotta find a bonfire. In here? Hello? Knock, knock. I definitely have seen The Master of Disguise with Dana Carvey. Which for a long time was considered one of the worst movies ever made. But from what I know, has a cult following of kids who saw it. I saw that in the movie theater and I didn't like it. But I think if I watched it now, I would enjoy it. We could always switch to the Scopper Gabon axe also if we really wanted to. I have seen Cats and Dogs, which I know is another like pretty maligned movie from that era of being alive. I don't know if other people remember Cats and Dogs. Is that a movie people know? But I don't know. Do kids still go to stupid movies? Here's what kids don't do. Oh, my sword. That's fine. We can fix it. Kids don't play killer apps. Kids go on Discord. Kids don't watch stupid movies anymore. Fuck. Get away from me, man. I'm trying to switch to my Scopper Gabon axe. All kids do, go on Discord. Don't watch bad movies. These are all things I do. Ah! I'm not dying here. Yeah, basically there's like a secret society of guys who are really good at disguises. And then Dana Carvey is just like stupid. Is he good at disguises actually in the movie? Is he the best of them? Or is he like an idiot? I mean, he is an idiot in the movie, but I don't remember if he's supposed to be, if his disguises are supposed to be good or not. But he's the master of disguise. I think he's like the worst of them, isn't he? Could any of the others infiltrate the Turtle Club? Yeah, like he's like not good at his job, right? Oh yeah, Cats and Dogs. Yeah, so Cats and Dogs is, yeah, they have like a surveillance state. Where, at least how I remember it, the dogs, like, they go in their dog houses, and the dog houses lead down into this, like, command center. And then I think the cats, like, try to take over or something. I don't know. I also remember the main cat being, like, a fluffy white cat who, like, talks with kind of, like, a nasally voice. And I don't think that I am remembering Cats and Dogs. I think I'm remembering the cat from Stuart Little, which is also a movie that I saw around that time. I think I'm remembering the cat from the live-action Stuart Little. But I think the main cat of Cats and Dogs is also similar to the cat in that movie. They were told about 9/11 while shooting the Turtle Club scene. That's awesome. I didn't know that. I hope it's true. I believe it is. What did I just pick up, Sis? It sounded cool, but also I'm kind of like losing my mind right now. Was it an armor? Was it a weapon? Okay, well, we've cleared out this little part of the hallway. Dang, are we not gonna be it? I spent so much time today fucking around and running my mouth. We might not become positive boss. I'm gonna push it a little bit if I can. Long-standing rumor that the filming of the scene in the Turtle Club took place on September 11th. Dana Carvey was in full turtle outfit. Interesting. Sublime bone dust. Okay, what does that do? Debunked! A moment of silence for the victims was held, and Carvey was in the turtle outfit during the moment of silence. That's still pretty awesome, though. I don't know. I think that's still a win for us. I think that's still a win. People weren't making jokes about that shit at that point. Like, that was probably pretty fucking disrespectful. I would love for there to be a picture of that happening. But it did not happen on. They did not find out about September 11th during. It did not have. The attacks did not happen during the shooting of the movie. That's crazy. Well, he's a professional, com. Dana would never. Does Dana Carvey still do stuff? Does he still, like... Does he still perform? Is he still in things? He has a podcast? I don't like... I hate hearing that. Is Master of Disguise an SNL movie? I mean, obviously Dana Carvey came up from SNL. I don't think it is, though. I don't know if... I don't think he did that character on SNL. Sis is hitting me with a Sis 16 eye here. That's so true, Zebra. This looks like I could go through here. Can I open this up or anything? He's 70? Yeah. I mean, I almost said Adam Sandler. Who, to be fair, also is pretty old now. Mike Myers, I think, is also around that age, isn't he? No, Dana, I think, is older than them. I don't know. I feel like a lot of the SNL heads are like, yeah, Dana was funnier than Mike. But Mike got, like, even though Mike, like, is kind of, like, washed now anyway, he was, like, kind of the one who, like, got all the, like, fame and, like, kind of shot to stardom for a while. And from what I understand, there maybe are some allegations of stolen bits that, like, Mike Myers later would use, which is kind of crummy. Fuck you, Owl. This is a big door. Says, what are we Sis 16 eyeing at? Is it okay for me to go up here now? I see this guy.
Who are you?
Hey man, I'm Gerouge.
By whose permission do you stand before me?
I don't know, I have souls.
This castle is a domain of King Vendrick. Is your trespass intentional?
I'm not trespassing it. The door's opened for me.
His Highness. Where has he gone? You are a guest of our castle. I am Chancellor.
Oh, a Chancellor. Well.
You seek an audience with my lord, King Vendrick. Unfortunately, His Highness is absent. My lord, the king has... The queen has taken him.
Oh, hell yeah.
My lord made magnificent findings on souls. An
Souls.
accomplishment for the
That was,
ancient.
he published that.
He vanquished 4 great ones and built this kingdom upon their souls.
Yeah, okay, well, I also did that.
Our king has watched over this land.
This guy is clearly, like, stuck from the past, I think. I think he's a spirit from beyond time.
We must fight back, or the giants will take Draglake.
Or he's just, like, a spirit who died and he's, like, stuck in the past.
The king had a dear queen, a woman of unparalleled beauty.
Yeah, because we knew there were giants. There may have at one point been giants.
Alone, from a faraway land. She warned our lord of the looming threat across the seas, of the giants. The king crossed the ocean and defeated the giants with the queen at his side.
Owl's there to make sure everyone conforms. Oh my god, I loved Pooh's Grand Adventure when I was a kid. I'll talk about that in a second.
Dared their power created the golems. With the golems, the king created this castle to celebrate victory and to show his love, his gratitude to his queen.
He was a wife guy. Tell me about it, though, Chancellor. Was she?
The queen brought
Was she?
to this land and to her king.
Of course she was she. She was his queen.
Peace so deep, it was like the dark.
The idiotness, did you come up with a limerick? What rhymes with rouge is the thing. I don't envy that taking on that task. What the fuck rhymes with rouge? I think I may have missed this. Oh no, I saw this. Who? Hold on, I'll read back up a little bit. Yeah, Owl was the one who, I don't know, is this what we were talking about? Owl was the one who thought they were saying skull instead of school. He's not truly an intellectual. He just tries to appear as though he is. It takes one to know one in a way. And by that I'm saying I know one. Okay, there once was a man named Gerouge who had the world's she-iest muse. She'd sit at the pyre and watch it climb higher and pose when he came into view. Oh, wonder. Yeah, and you know what, idiotness? I like that limerick because, one, it has the word Gerouge in it, and that's funny for me to say. And two, because I like the part when you put in she. I liked that because, one, it has the joke, it has my only joke where it's just saying Gerouge. But two, I like the part with that had she. Bravo, well done.
Is this?
All right, well, let's continue reading this important dialogue. Thanks, Tamal. I gotta write that down in my notes, though, genuinely.
What has happened to our castle? Who are you?
Man, I think you're dead.
Whose permission do you stand before me?
Oh, is this the same dialogue?
Welcome. Our guests are treated with honor.
Oh, you didn't seem like you were
This is
treating
the
me with
way
honor.
of our castle.
You seemed like you were treating me with
Tell
suspicion.
me if you should require anything.
Oh. Wellager. Oh, gesture? This one's me. This guy's raw. This is his gesture? This one's me. What do you have? Flamberge, Lucerne. These are some classic fantasy weapons that also existed for real, but, you know, are in things. Got a bracing knuckle ring. Oh, this is actually pretty good. Do I have souls to get this? Oh, I have a lot. I'm getting it. I mean, is it really that good? No, but if I had put it on, like, a second ago, we would have been cooking. My sword probably wouldn't have broken. These are good to buy, too, but these are expensive. And we don't believe in miracles. I don't believe in miracles. Since you came along, you sexy rouge.
Gone so soon. Be safe on your travel.
All right, hell yeah. Let me meet this king. Favorite recurring sword like that? I do love a claymore. The flamberge is cool too. Siz's message about King Vendrick. I was laughing about the limerick still, I think. King Vendrick's your favorite Souls character? High praise. Gerouge faced a grave ordeal. and he always pursued it with zeal. At the fire was she who made Snack Attack squee. Man, I wish Fiora was real. It's also a good one. You gotta dedicate it into she. You gotta dedicate all of your writing to she. That's what I think. Holy shit! What am I walking into the Final Fantasy IV ending? Remember how many times we watched that in the playthrough? Yeah, we ain't even at 2:30 yet. I'm killing it now. This seems like a much more comfortable throne than this one. Though this one sits very far back. I guess it would depend on how big you were. I like the lions on the legs of this chair. Vision of giant, then try friend. Hey, Rinslet, thanks. I enjoyed playing that game. I think that playthrough was a little bit like missing like the it sauce. But we had just come off Destiny also, so I don't feel like too bad about that really. I was pretty tapped on bits. I mean, there were bits. There were funny things in it for sure, but I was pretty tapped on like long running stuff like that. But I think it was still fun. It was still, I just felt satisfied with it by the end. I also think the post game added a lot to the comedy. Weirdly enough, we had some really funny nights of the that post game dungeon. Left. Hey, thanks, man. What's this one say? Right. Left. Ski, huh? Right. Zabrag, woohoo. Below. There's got to be something else we can do in here. There's got to be a boss for me to face in here. Can I push the throne? Is this like Link to the Past? Okay, what was I going to talk about? I wanted to talk about Pooh's Grand Adventure. I have described... It's really stupid sounding. I have described along, like, a number of times when talking about the movie Kiki's Delivery Service. Now, I need you guys to hold on for a second. Just be with me on this journey. I've described the movie Kiki's Delivery Service as, like, the first time in my, like, childhood that I ever kind of, like, felt, like, melancholy. Like, kind of, like, felt emotions that were more complex than just, like, you know, like, crying at a sad part of a movie or, like, laughing at a funny part of a movie or something like that that, like, most people understand. But also, in addition to Kiki's Delivery Service... Pooh's Grand Adventure was another movie that put me in that way, that I also, we had on VHS, and that I also watched, like, around the same time. I watched Kiki's very early, like, that's a childhood movie for me. And so was Pooh's Grand Adventure, and even though no sane person would ever compare those two films in terms of quality, that's another thing that I'm content to never see again for the rest of my life. And just remember it how, like, it is in my memory. Because when I was a kid, I was like, dang, this is kind of fucked up. Like, the Winnie the Pooh characters are, like, going through some trials right now. There's some angst to this movie. Where the heck am I going? And it was all Owl's fault, I think is why that was originally brought up. It was all Owl's fault. Maybe I can go talk to my dude again? I've met such a charming small creature who may yet be this game's best feature. He's hero upon Ricky. He likes to be sneaky. I should go post this on Twitter. Fucking Jeff. We found a ladder to go down? This is where... It must have been back here. Oh, you're right. Wasn't it in here? Yeah. I'm playing an extra half hour in case we can find a boss. This is scary. What does this remind me of? Maybe RE4? Yoo-hoo! Last night, for those who don't know, last night we were chatting, and Will brought up how was it 2015? Will brought up how, like, 10 years ago he, back when, like, we all used to post a lot more on social media. I know that I did. I hardly ever post anything, like post my thoughts these days. If I have a thought or a funny story or something, I'm just going to save it for this and tell it on here. But back in the day, I used to post on Twitter a lot. Yes. Like, all of my thoughts would leave my brain and go to fucking Twitter, and it was really annoying, and I probably thought I sounded really cool and smart, but I can let you know right now with hindsight that I didn't. But Will also did. We were talking about how he did the same thing, and we were just, like, laughing going back through him, like, just, like, so earnestly reacting to his, to his first playthrough of Xenoblade. And it was really funny. He posted, like, whoa, I just met Ricky, and I think this is my new favorite thing about the game. Like, there's nothing inherently funny about it, but just, like, knowing Will now and knowing, like, that he was also him when he was posting that shit. It's just funny to think about. Yeah, I'm casting these into the far fire. Did I get a fire seed also? I think I did. Let's go see She-Fiora. Hell yeah. We got the 10 Estus Chugs with the +4. Hi, She.
I'm glad to see you're well.
Yeah, I should have said Riki Sneaky. I'm sorry. Which is something he says in the game. When he utilizes the attack, sneaky, sneaky.
I finally tracked down my teacher.
Oh, that's so good.
But I've decided to keep at it alone.
Yeah, fuck him. He sucks.
I need to see what I can achieve by myself.
Yes, Fiora, yes.
I'm always here. So come and see me when you're in town.
Oh, the number of times I nearly died. Do you have any consumables? I think we need like right under 17,000 to level up. Let's do it. Oh my god. You're gonna make me break into my souls of a paperboy. This is fine. You'll always be my number one, She, though, She. How did you make it back here? I guess maybe She can probably warp with the bonfire also.
Larger, more powerful.
There's no rite of kindling in this game, right? Can anybody do it?
The king. That is the only way. Lest this land swallow you whole, as it has so many others.
You can bet your ass I'm putting it on strength. Fucking bet. I think I have enough. I should have enough souls to repair my sword also, which I am definitely going to do. We will have another axe night for the boys though by the end of this playthrough. Get excited. Oh, Gerouge. Cool. He let it get this bad? I don't have enough. He's been chewing on it. It's like a big pencil for him. For any of my pencil chewers out there, do you remember how much that crunchy wood outer layer of the wood pencil would hit when you were you remember how much that shit hit when you were chewing on it? And then you'd like chew the eraser a little bit, and you'd be like, ow, ooh, ow, my teeth. Because of like the metal part on the eraser. I also was not like a huge pencil chewer, but I definitely did. I did indulge from time to time, and that shit hit. I was more of a pen user, and also more of a pen chewer. I definitely wrote with pen in school. Lead poisoning! That's a Fuka zebra. That is a Fuka thought. I definitely, you know what though? I also remember as a kid, like, poking myself with a pencil and being worried that I was gonna get lead poisoning. Yeah, no, see, metal bit around the eraser chewer, that shit, I would always, like, bite on that, and that shit would hurt my teeth. Pop the eraser out and chew on it? Well, that's awesome. Lil Brudge playing Xenoblade for the first time, chewing on his eraser like a piece of gum. And you remember the, like, rubber erasers that weren't attached to pencils but always, like, smelled weird? I always thought they smelled like ham. Does anybody... Does anybody else feel me on that? You know, like those pink rubber erasers? I always thought they smelled like meat. No? But, like, you know they smelled weird, though, right? The other thing that used to smell weird and would sometimes even give me headaches was paper. I don't know if anybody else experienced this in school. Specifically, like, graph paper. The smell of, like, graph paper in, like, math class and stuff used to give me headaches. The symbol of the king. I don't think I have that. What do you want from me? Bravery? Well, I have that. Oh, we gotta look at the, I wanna look at this emote that we got. This is not the menu to do it. This one's me. That's gangster. That's pretty gangster. Ooh, paper has a smell. It does, though. And erasers had smells, too, goddammit. Some of them smelled like meat. Careful the things you say. Brudge will listen. Careful the games you play. Ricky is in them. I like that song. Whoa. Oh, the souls. Yo, we got like a long night here. Oh! She's got moves. That was cool. I gotta kill this guy first, though. It does a zoom. Hey. Whoa. Did Josh Groban do that song on that album? Oh my God! You remember how much we were thriving to the Josh Groban "Bring Him Home"? When Rinslet and I went to Rinslet and I were driving down to the house con we did last year. We were listening to this Josh Groban album. Rinslet, who loves Josh Groban, myself, who loves like show tunes. We were listening to the Grobes. Grobe sings the hits. What did I just get? It was definitely a shield, right? Drying Lake shield? And we were ascending to some of them, except that one weird one that he did. I think I'm high right now. Was it this? No, we have that. Not this. It wasn't this. It wasn't this. Was it this Vangarian shield? Llewellyn. This is kind of cool looking. It's giving gladiator vibes, but also I hate these little shields. All I ask of you from Phantom of the Opera. Yeah, that was the one. Ooh, and the Mastodon Greatsword. Mastodon. Mastodon. Let's just look at it. Whoa. We're more of an Ultra Greatsword family, though. Sit down, little bro. Where is it? Except I can never find it in my inventory. 2:30. I'm killing it. Where is it? There it is. Alright, well, I'm sure we can open some more of these doors with the soul mechanic. In fact, we should have... I think there's one back there that I didn't realize I could open. Because I didn't realize these doors were in here. Now we have these ballerina knights. Okay, good shit, Reg. You guys, speaking of the fact that it's 2:30 now, I suppose I should talk about this. I bet you thought I forgot, but I didn't. There was Dondadon this week. Fucking Gerouge! I'm sorry, that was aggressive. And Dondadon was good this week. It was funny. Dang, we haven't died in a while. It was a good chapter. Again, we've been sort of talking on here and also like off of here about not being sure about the arc, like the amnesia arc that the series is in right now. Just sort of worried about like what progress will look like because of that. Just sort of in the nature of Dondadon, which it can be slow for sure to make like progress in the story. But this week's chapter was good, especially exciting to me because it took place. A large part of the chapter took place in the Tokyo National Museum, which is a place that I just went to like a month ago. And so it was cool because Dandadan being a series that has like really high quality artwork and like 2-page spreads and stuff like that, it also definitely cuts corners and is sort of in the more kind of modern manga sensibility where the backgrounds are like drawn over photographs basically for a large part of the series at least. But that made the Tokyo Museum part cool because literally it was just like the artifacts building that I walked through when I was looking at the Haniwa statues and all that kind of cool stuff that they were walking through in Dandadan. Except there was an exhibit about Egyptian stuff in there, which was not in the museum when I was there, obviously. But so I liked that. That was neat for me to see, just because it was like it just so happened that that was somewhere I had just been to, a very unlikely place. A person who's from America would have been to reading Dandadan. Ooh, Soul of a Hero. And then otherwise it was just funny. Kei and Miko, who are Momo's hilarious besties, were in it, and I love them. And they just make every scene they're in is just funny. And they did a little homie drop today. And they're going into a battle, so that'll be interesting to see how it how it shapes up. Though it seems like it could also this also could kind of progress things. But also the two characters, Momo and Okarun, who are going into this battle, neither of them have their powers right now. I'm not sure what will happen to them because they are not with it. Unless one of them reawakens here, which I think could happen. What did I... Okay, before this, I got some kind of key item. I saw that it was a key. Frozen flower. Guides one to an unknown land. We also recently got this, right? Past the altar deep within the Iron Keep and through a door in the tower. Is the tower that the old king used to produce iron? Oh, didn't I just recently get this? Oh, the Shrine of Winter. Wait, what? Opens the door to... Oh, wait, is the Shrine of Winter... No, didn't we just go through the Shrine of Winter? A new path from the Shrine of Winter, maybe. Okay. Well, eventually we'll figure that out, I'm sure. All right, so there's more in this room back here. You know what? I think it's happening today finally, you guys. Negative boss. I think the streak is broken. I feel like it's not necessarily in the spirit of Positive Boss to play like a whole extra hour of the game just to see a boss. We shouldn't have spent all that time fucking around, but we were kind of loose-endsing it today a little bit. We've regressed. We got a lot of stuff done, but it was like stuff that wasn't really super important to do. We like just did a bunch of backtracking stuff. I killed 4 of those fucking Dodongos. I think that should count as a boss, but it doesn't. Where did my souls go also? And we killed the Dark Pursuer. Did I drop them in there? Where are my souls? Playthrough's over. I liked Gerouge better when it was Positive Boss. Gerouge fell off. It became too much about him being gaunt and like saying his name. And though the Limerick arc was a bright spot, I'm gonna get through this room at least. Chapter 2 of Gerouge. And Gerouge had a really promising Chapter 1, but what's going on with it now? The Dying, it's from The Art of Dying, which is a George Harrison solo song off of the album All Things Must Pass. I made it the dying song because, 1, it's about dying, but 2, I just think it's a badass song and I recommend listening to it. It's got kind of like a hard rock proto-disco vibe, and also George Harrison is the singer. Royal Soldier's Ring. Alright, this time I'm gonna go and look at it. And then this one... Wait, where is it? This one? That one's from Living in the Material World, which is another George Harrison solo song. And this one is a some horrifying Frankenstein hybrid of My Sweet Lord that Will made where he turned it into saying positive boss. Another well, no, Living in the Material World is off of George Harrison's album Living in the Material World. It's the title track. But then the other ones are that one is also from All Things Must Pass. I would imagine you've heard My Sweet Lord, but maybe you haven't. You know, I'm not casting judgment. Was it this? Fuck, I forgot what ring we just picked up. It's not one of these. Those are the Covenant rings. Sis, help. We can do this. We can do this, Snack. No. Come on. God damn it. This? Oh, it was this. Oh, this is just better. Type. Woo! I'm so lithe on my feet now. Yeah, we can charge this guy too. Oh. This is raw. Now Gerouge is woke and riddled with virtue signaling. What could have changed in Gerouge? Yeah, this is sick. He found a way to, I guess the Chancellor was saying he like made great strides with like his research on souls, right? So, I'm sure that he did. This is he turned souls into like keys. He made soul golems, solems, if one might. The savior of all. Oh, true. Ah! Oh. I don't want to do this room again. I don't want to do it again. Ah! The Art of Dying. I would not mind a Gerouge remaster one. Where you fucking am I? Where's even the room? Where's even the room? At least I know the doors I haven't been in. That's down here. Oh, good. These stay. The lights stay on during Gerouge. All right, fellas, come over here. Oh, wait, these guys are out? Oh, no, no! No! I don't want this. Ah! Well, they can't come through this door at least. All right. Fuck. Hold on, boys. Okay, get out of here, Gerouge. Go, 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 go! Fuck. I'm gonna play till we clear this room. I think we have to do it. I've committed to it now. This shit reminds me of a Bloodborne Chalice dungeon room. I say that with a little bit of venom. But I also say it with a little bit of praise. I think when we do the Bloodborne replay that we're now once again locked into doing. Oh wait, this is open? Did it? I guess it probably went as I was dying. Is there all? This is cool. Oh god. Oh, what? Oh no, you can't. You don't come down here. No. Bleeding. Fuck off. Ah! Oh! What is this? Is this also some DLC shit? Who's this guy? Oh, he's alive. I think that armor set we just picked up is all that was in there. What's up, dude? Actually, do we know this guy? Is this the same guy that was in the forest? The forest of deleted notes? There was like a wizard in a wheelchair and like a dark thing like this. I bet it is the same guy.
Young undead, don't let this curse weigh upon you. We meet a second time. Perhaps you will yet traverse the dark. Young undead, if you truly seek the dark, then we will surely
Weird
meet
Champ
again.
Friday is filmed in the dark.
May we meet again.
Yeah, this is about as helpful as he was last time.
May we...
Is this also DLC related? Hurrah for Hole. I'm not sure if I have a way to open it, though. However, I don't know how to get out of here. I think that guy back there is one of those... You remember the No Man's Wharf or whatever? How it had those fucking skull crawler guys who were afraid of the light? I think he's one of those. Which I think would mean that, like, we probably can handle him pretty okay. But I don't want to do it while I'm also fighting this guy. No. Does this count as clearing the room? No. This counts as discovering a different room. There's still a door in that room that we haven't opened. And until we open it, we haven't cleared the room. It's the one closest to us on the left as we come in. He's dead, right? Maybe it was middle left then. It's one of the ones on the left. Wait, why? Oh. Is he like an advanced version of those guys, though? It doesn't look like it. That area was like the first time we had the greatsword, I remember. I think at least. I remember using it there. Here we go. Ooh. Okay, I mean, does this help me? I guess it's a way to get back down here to that thing. Did not remember there being a bonfire down here. I mean, it doesn't seem like there's any other way out of here. I think I have to sit at this bonfire and fast travel to leave this area. But if we want to go back to that thing, I guess it's a little bit faster. We can warp right in there. We don't have to deal with this bullshit. Did I even go down here yet? I can't get in this door, right? Yeah, we will peep the armor set. It was it? No, not Vangarl. Was it Varangian? No. Farum? It was this one. By the Ferosan Lion Knights. The mighty Lion Knights, worshippers of the war god Farum, wore heavy armor and were feared for their nimble, two-handed foreplay. but their legacy was cut short with the fall of Forosa. Raw. Let's look at the helmet. If it's the player character set, out of respect, we gotta put it on. Oh yeah, I think I kind of recognize it. I don't need to put the legs on, it's just gonna take more time. But I just wanted to see the chest piece and the headpiece. The Gerouge doesn't wear helmets. That was a Paul McMartney thing. Oh, we did get... Oh, I guess we opened them all. We just didn't get... Oh, what do you know? A Pharos' Lockstone. Well... You guys seeing this shit? Well, get my goat. Alright, was that all the doors? Okay, just humor me for like 1 second. I'm going up that staircase. I just wanna... Just let me go up here. Don't come alive, don't come alive, don't come alive, don't come alive, don't come alive. I just want to see what's up here. Because, like, what if Boss was here? Who made an iron sculpture of a turtle knight? Oh, my she's out there. Whoa. What the? What is this? Is this like the... This is that, like, corrosive dupe, right? I think that shit degrades my... erodes my armor. I want to keep playing, dang it. It's not even about the boss at this point. It's just that we discovered this area. This is cool. This is going to be like a whole ass area, though. I think we're done for tonight. Should I get this item, though? I think I will. Because when you sit at the bonfire, that shit goes away, right? Oh, Elizabeth Mushroom! Oh, that's my shit also. I should probably get that. We had a lot of it, actually. No, I can't leave that on. I gotta at least try. Because we can level up off of that shit we had. So here's what we have to accomplish now in the last minute of the stream. I have to make a Gerouge's mad dash all the way to the other side of the room, grab my shit, and then I have to get out of this room without dying. Ready? Hell yeah. Alright, let's level up and let's get the fuck out of here. But I don't want to wait another week to explore fucking Vendrick's castle. I want to do it right now. Daylight savings. Happen.
Bearer of seek, lest this land swallow you whole, as it has so many others.
What the? That guy looks crazy. I don't like that this option is on the screen here when I don't have an Estus Flask shard, because sometimes I don't remember what I have. Should we level strength again? Fuck it. Yeah, daylight savings time is on the way. Light savings time. It's about to be dark all the time. Unless you live where Bobo lives and it gets dark at like 9. It's going to get dark at 8 p.m. instead of 9. Yeah. Hell yeah. I'm going to talk to Fiora one more time, and then we'll call it our stream. This is a funny one.
Hello again. How have you been? Master Carillion.
No, no.
But he...
Master Carillion.
Once Master Carillion spoke excitedly of this land. He made me...
No, not the one I want.
It was a perilous trek across the mountains. I faced the most frightful things. The number of times I nearly died.
Oh.
Be safe.
Yeah, what's up, Bredge? You been tweeting about Xenoblade lately?
Quite a hive of activity we are these days. I'd forgotten how much comfort a little companionship can bring. Once I'd lost everything, but now I am grateful for what you have taught me.
Yo, an arc.
It is very little.
Oh.
But please, take this.
Hmm. Thank you, Bredge.
You have died many times, yes. I understand. Here,
Bredge.
may they help you on your
He's
travels.
given me so many things.
Aids in the cathedral, but the road, the gate is but how it were. May you find peace.
What did that soul vessel thing do? What is that? Triclops snake crochet. I didn't pick this up. A little flaney fairy must have put this in my pocket. I didn't get this in the game. I don't know where that came from. She's out there still. I think that much like how Dark Souls 2 seems to be like way in the distant future beyond the time of Dark Souls, I think so too is Flaney's influence in this game. And like the little, like, the feeling that there is a little green-haired girl running around is sort of more like, you know, kind of like a ghost over Gerouge's shoulder. Like her, I'm not saying she's like gone, I just think she's gone, she's not in this world, but the power of her influence remains sort of like an echo, like a phantom kind of, like a little phantom Flaney. Whereas Paul and Wool McMartney had to deal with her up front. Gerouge only sort of gets like the faint lingering of her essence. Anyway, guys. Anyway, you know what, guys? This one's me. And this is the stream for tonight. The Embers of Flaney. Thank you guys for watching. We had some good activity too. Bobo came through with the big raid right when we were talking about shit returning to an ass. Fun Mikey, thank you for the follow. Zebra also hit the raid. Pixie with the resub, as well as Turn of the Drew and Tamal. Hell yeah, guys. Thank you for watching. Everybody else who was here also, thank you. And have a great weekend. I'll see you for... Oh my god, I just remembered what happened on Donkey Kong last week. We got to get back to that too. I'm excited for that, to see what happens on that game next. I thought we would make more progress today, but it's fine that we didn't. It was still a fun one. Hell yeah. Happy Halloween. Have a good weekend. I'll see you next time. Big love. Bye-bye. Oh, wait. Hold on first. All right. Hell yeah. Guys, big love. See you later.